Hey y'all, it's Tan the Great. Come on, somebody. What happened? How'd that plate get there? I don't know. I hope I didn't bring out my seeds. Hope I didn't have my seeds. I'm gonna save that one. Y'all, it's Tan the Great. I'm live in my garden. It is 11:26 standard time here in Texas. It's another beautiful day in the garden. The sun is shining. I think it's 71 degrees. This morning when I got up, it was a little bit cooler than that. It was nice to be out in the yard. I started harvesting the rest of my pomegranates, and I got a wonk wonk wonk. Y'all, really happy with the growth that I had on my tree, but I kind of disappointed with the pomegranates that I harvested that were not edible. You know, because when I was watching those things grow, I had visions of planets getting in my belly. I had many visions of eating pomegranates off the tree, and they were so pretty. But alas, that was not meant to be, because I pulled the rest of my pomegranates. I think it was about 7 or 8. And someone commented on my last video, well, just send a post and start over next year. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I've already thought about how to better grow or prevent that situation from happening next year. I was trying something new, so I planted something different closer to the pomegranate, and when I did that, I think I caused a problem, because this is the first year I've had that mold problem. So, good morning, y'all. I picked those pomegranates, and this is what's going straight to the compost, y'all. Straight to the compost. There's about 6 or 7 pomegranates that's going straight to the compost with the rest of the stuff that the wind just blew over. I know y'all are, but if you got them Keurigs, take them pods and dump them coffee grounds in your garden. And that's what I'm going to be doing in a little bit. But that's about 7 or 8 pomegranates right there. Straight from my tree, homegrown, fresh from my garden, that I cannot eat. If you see, that one's kind of, let's see, that one's kind of nasty. And this one is brown on the inside. And they all have some varying type of yuck that I'm not going to be able to consume. So, but what made me happy was I was able to salvage, this is probably 2 or 3 pomegranates right here, and I'm going to eat them. These are going to get in my belly. What I also have in my garden that's making me happy is this roselle. Now, this one fell off the tree. No, you're not supposed to pick them till the calyx get really big. This one fell off the tree. It's another one that fell off the tree. I love the taste of roselle, but what I found out yesterday, I was trying to do something fast and slick. I took this roselle, one of them, and I put it in some sugar. I rinsed it off and I put it in some sugar, and I went to biting on that thing. The flavor was awesome. It's exactly what I remember. But if you don't know, they are slimy. They're slimy like okra. Ah, and I don't like slimy okra. I like okra, but I don't like the texture. I don't like that. But so I know that I'm only gonna enjoy this roselle as tea or jelly. Tea or jelly. That's how I'm gonna enjoy my roselle. And maybe after I dehydrate it, I don't know. I'm gonna try to dehydrate it and see if that changes anything. And that's what I harvested today. Now, in addition to that, yesterday or the day before, y'all, you saw me harvest white radishes from a radish patch, and they were big. Now, I'm saying those are not daikon radish, but right now I'm not sure because I have a packet that says daikon radish seeds, but I got those from my parents' seed stash. So I don't remember if it was daikon or not. Now, I said I was going to cook those radish greens, and I am. And I found a delicious recipe that I'm going to use. And because I harvested those, I said I'm going to plant some more radishes. So in my radish patch, where I harvested those white radishes from, I planted these. Now, I'm hoping that I have enough time to get these going and growing before the cold comes, and it'll be okay. Now, I'm gonna walk with me to my compost. Y'all, I also have some melons. I have something that is vine and growing over on the other side of my yard. I plan on pulling that up because this is my compost. I plan on pulling that up because I know what that is not gonna have a chance. It's not gonna have a chance to do anything, even if it blossoms. Look at all those ants. Ah, look, ants. Even if it blossoms, y'all, it's not gonna have a chance to mature. I mean, it's not gonna have a chance to do anything really before the frost comes. And I keep saying I've checked my checked the forecast, and what I'm looking at is a frost between the middle of November. That's what I see so far. That's what I see so far. And I mentioned that last year, the frost said about November 15th. That didn't happen, and I was out here just pulling everything, trying to save it all. And the frost until later, so I'm holding off on pulling some other things in my garden until then. But yeah, I had visions of eating those pomegranates in my head. Now that didn't happen for those. I did harvest a lot of them and I did enjoy them, but just to lose any hurts my feelings for sure. Because I've been watching them and my mind had been saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. And it just didn't happen. But that's okay. Like I said, I figured out maybe what I did wrong and I'll try again next year. But I want to take you to the other side. I want to take you to the yard and show you what I'm talking about. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. Because, you know, I'm doing stuff out in my yard. I'm doing stuff in the garden. Now, I said about these Keurig pods. All you gotta do is take yourself a knife and cut them things open and drop them off. Drop them off in your garden. Now, another thing about coffee, and a lot of y'all probably already know this, but I'm gonna say it again since I'm near my stash. If you go to Starbucks, they will give you free used coffee grounds to use in your garden. Free. And I keep it on hand because I put it in my compost. I put it around my plants. It's just a tool that I'm so happy that I have now. Because I can't drink that much coffee. I love coffee. My dad used to make the best coffee. But I can't drink I can drink that much coffee to have. Oh, the wasps are out today. Oh my God. Wasps come out at day. Wasps come out at day. Golly, them wasps are out there all over my yard. But here's what I'm gonna do, wasp. I wish one of them big butterflies were through so y'all could see that. So this right here, I'm gonna pull this up today. I'm pulling this up today, and I'm gonna go ahead and put me some radishes down. This is not gonna have time to mature, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up. There's no need for me to keep trying to take care of it and keep it watered. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm putting some radishes in that spot. Something been eating my peppers, my poblanos over here. Ooh, there's a small one down there. You see that's, come on phone, focus. Focus phone, get with me. There's a small poblano there. I had some bigger ones, but like I said, I'm growing stuff that I like, and I'm growing stuff that my tenants like too. And I heard the old people say, the season gonna grow some, grow enough for you, but grow some for them. I don't want them to have none. I don't want my tenants to have none. I'm growing it all for me, all for me. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna pull up that vine and plant back there. I'm also gonna pull up this one too. I'm gonna pull those up and I'm putting more radishes down because I found that radish green recipe and my mind says I'm gonna really enjoy it. So I enjoy the radishes. So whether I have the greens or not, it just as long as I get the radishes, that's what's really important. But if the recipe is really good and I enjoy radish greens, I got something else to eat in my garden as the winter season kick in. I have my greens already down and I planted more greens, but to add radish greens, you know, people ate everything. Nothing went to waste. And I went to a presentation class. Well, it was a seminar kinda. And I met Tiffany. I met Tiffany from Top Chef. Do y'all know who that is? So I went to a food preservation seminar in Fort Worth, and I met Tiffany from the Top Chef, and I learned a lot of stuff. Like, I didn't know you could eat the whole vine of the squash. I know people eat the whole vine of the sweet potatoes, and lots of plants. The whole thing is edible, except for nightshades. Y'all don't go be eating tomatoes. Eat tomato branches, bushes. Don't do that. Or eggplants. Don't eat those. Those are not good for you. But I didn't know that you could eat the squash. The whole thing. The people there, I guess they were dietitians, were trying to encourage people, like even on the farms, you know, big farms, they're growing tons and tons of plants to produce the food, but ultimately they toss away the vine or the main part. The leaves are edible, the vines are edible. So if people were consuming those things, there would be less food shortage. But this is what I harvested today, y'all. I harvested lots of pomegranates on my tree. A lot of them I just dropped in my compost because they were not edible. This is the roselle. I got a bunch of roselle bushes in my yard, and I'll be harvesting that later. I tasted this roselle. I dipped it in, so I washed it one, and I dipped it in some sugar. And if you don't know, roselle are kind of like okra. They're slimy. So I dipped it in that sugar, and it was all cute and sugared up. And I popped it in my mouth, and I tasted it. I love the flavor of roselle, but I don't like the slimy texture. Do y'all know that it's slimy? This is my first time actually getting roselle, so. But I harvested these. This is like 3 or 4. Then I composted those pomegranates that were not good. I composted those pomegranates that were not good. And in addition to composting that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop these Keurig pods in there as well. And that's what I got today. I was gonna upload a video, and show y'all all those pomegranates that didn't get in my belly that I had been thinking about this whole time. But, you know, something's going on with my YouTubes. It's not just my phone right now, it's my YouTubes. Everything is against me right now, but I'm going to let y'all see. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see what I'm getting up to. And always, I thank y'all for watching, and I appreciate y'all joining on this live. Where am I? Bye, y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching.